Hello, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my little sunflowers. How are you on this fine, fine Tuesday evening? Well, night. Well, I hope you had a glorious day. I hope that nothing was too strenuous, and whatever you went through, I hope you got over it just fine. So, baby crone, how was your day?
My day was studyful. It's exam week.
It is? Why is it an exam week?
Because I have an exam on Tuesday.
But why all exams?
Well, probably because this is the final month right before we take finals.
Oh.
So I guess they're testing us on midterms.
Well, tell all of us, how are you doing? And no lies.
Yes, no lies. I am doing okay. I'm doing
okay.
Great. Yes, I'm doing great in my biology
Then don't
classes.
say I'm doing okay.
Okay.
Say I'm doing fairly well.
I'm doing fairly well.
Okay, that's better than okay. Fairly. It's like I'm fairly well. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm doing okay. I'm doing good for myself.
Yes, doing good for myself.
So don't say okay.
Okay.
Okay is mediocre, right?
Yes.
Don't let me intimidate you, though.
No, you did not intimidate me.
Okay. That's it?
What? Oh, yes. And I just found out today, actually, that over the weekend, there was aurora lights that could have been seen across America, all the way to Texas.
How you missed that?
I don't know.
You always catch stuff like that. Sorry, too late. We missed it. How you missed that, though?
I have no idea, especially because I'm the one that wants to see these aurora lights.
She's the one who always catch the little bit of news. If it's something tiny, she's on it. That's her. So anyway,
I know where I was studying this weekend. That's
yes,
what
you
happened.
were. Yes, you were. Well, anyway, let's just get to it. You know what this is. I'm sorry for the delay, but you know we have to do 2 of them, and they don't come on until late at night.
Yes.
So we have to do Sister Wives. We have to do Married to Medicine. And what?
Housewives of Potomac.
Housewife of Potomac. So I did Housewife of Potomac, Sister Wives, and by the time that, we had to wait today. And then when baby's Crone gets out of school, it's late. So it's about 4, it's about 5 when she gets home.
Yeah,
sunset. So I have to make sure that she eats and rests so she can have a break. And this is why we're late. But this too shall pass, right?
Yes.
I so appreciate her working with me. In the beginning, I used to do it by myself.
Yes.
Remember? If you look at some of the old videos, I used to do it by myself. I can do it by myself. But I just enjoy working with her. She's such a treat. You should have a baby crone in your house.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
And you should have a lady crone.
Oh, thank you. Well, anyways, let's get in it. So you said that baby crone was having a struggle with this. We had to look at this like 4 times. And I was like, I don't really want to see it again. And she was like, I'm just trying to figure out how it began. What was your issue? Was it...
Yeah, it was just really the beginning because we had Phaedra, Dr. Heavenly, and Dr. Jackie at Phaedra's store, and they were like having a conversation, but like they were having so many different types of conversations. I was just like, what is the point of having this scene here? It's like I could write down who was in it, but I couldn't write what they were talking about because it all went over my head because I'm not that familiar with any of the characters.
Right. Well, see, I know the characters because I used to watch Married to Medicine. But I stopped watching. Well, this was Married to Medicine.
Yeah.
Married to what's wrong?
Your cat's behind me.
Oh, your cat. Hi, baby. She loves to be outside. It's not our fault. We just let her out.
Yes, we did.
Because I didn't want her to come into the door. Let me out.
Yes.
Let me out. So she's an indoor-outdoor cat. I don't like that at all. I don't. I just rather have an indoor cat. The indoor-outdoor, they ride you crazy. Just drive you crazy. They want to go in. When they want to come in, they want to be in. When they want to go out, they want to go out. And they don't like it when you say no. They're like, meow, you let me out.
Yes.
And so you'll let them out.
Yes,
and
they
then
know how to bully.
Yes. And she comes in and out in and out all day. So now I try to stay away. When I see the door, I try to do this. And she will sit there for an hour and say, "You're going to have to look over this way. Sometimes you're going to get up. I know it." And then I'll get up and I'll let her in. So anyway,
that's amazing.
That's Al.
But you're mostly, but you've watched Married to Medicine before. So
Yeah,
you
so
know
I
the
have watched
characters.
Married to Medicine before. Sorry about that. I got distracted. Yes, I have watched Married to Medicine, but I had stopped when it was that Married to Medicine? It was one of the ones that was in the military, and her husband was a military. I don't know. I just couldn't stand her. I just couldn't. Oh, she just bothered me, and I just couldn't handle her, and so I stopped watching.
Understandable.
And I'm wondering, she's not on there. I didn't see it. I stopped watching it because I couldn't bear. I couldn't bear her, and I couldn't bear the drama. It was just like she was so drama filled. I just couldn't. The military wife, I can't remember her name, but that's why I stopped watching.
Well, so yeah, that's why we had to watch the episode a few times.
So, Baby Crone, what I got out of it, it was a mishmash of everything. It was just came on with seasons past, probably what's going to happen, what's coming, and they just came in. I kind of liked it. It was different. They just came in at a party setting to introduce Phaedra.
Yes.
And the way that they introduced Phaedra, it was like she was just a part of the gang the whole time.
Yeah.
You know,
fit right in.
And she said that apparently, I don't know if this is true, but apparently Phaedra, the boyfriend that Phaedra was with, broke up, and now she's with another doctor.
Yes.
And speaking of that, apparently what's the party? Who was it for?
Oh, yes. Latesha and Dr. G.
Yeah, Dr. G, they wanted to know, did Phaedra and Dr. G ever have an affair?
Oh, yes. They did ask that.
You know. So anyway, that's what it was. And so I think Baby Crone was getting confused with that. So yes, it was Phaedra. She looked fabulous. She had on a little cat suit. She looked
nice.
Fabulous as ever. But she looked like she a short woman.
She does.
She looked short.
Bit.
But she looked like she lost a lot of weight. And her booty don't look as big as it was.
No.
I mean, she really looked like she got some air out of that. And she just looks good to me. She really looks good.
Yeah,
and so you could take it from there. I hope I got you caught up.
Yes, you did. Thank you. Well, another thing in this show is, aside before we talk about like the really big moment of the episode, we have, okay, so Dr. Heavenly has social media, and the cast is kind of nervous with Dr. Heavenly because she says pretty much anything on her social media.
I don't like Dr. Heavenly. I think she's tacky. And I'm sorry. From what they shown, let me say, I don't know the woman, so I can't say whether I like her or not. I don't like, she just is loud and tacky, and I just find her obnoxious. I'm sorry. She's tacky and obnoxious. And that's how I feel about Heavenly, Dr. Heavenly. I mean, a lot of people love her around. And I'm starting to know people like stuff like that.
Yeah.
And people like rudeness. People like tackiness. And we're concerned about why the world is the way it is today.
Yes, you're really right. Where's the manners? But
it's just she's rude. She says everything out of her mouth.
Yes,
she's inconsiderate, and I don't even understand when she always say that Dr. Jackie is her best friend. Dr. Jackie never says that Heavenly is hers. Oh. She never says it. I don't even understand why Jackie tangled herself up with that. She seems like a class act until she's around Dr. Heavenly.
Oh, okay.
In my opinion.
Yes.
And I want to say something else about that when we get to it, but don't let me forget.
Okay. And Dr. Simone and Dr.
Simone and Dr. Jackie were very good friends at the very beginning.
Oh, okay.
Because they share office together.
Oh.
But Heavenly broke that up.
Oh, that's who you were talking about. Well, Simone and Latoya, they apparently are close because I think it
They
was
weren't. They were, see, in the beginning, they all were relatively close.
Okay.
You know, but because of the mouth of Dr. Heavenly, she's the dentist. Because of her mouth, talk and the
How
things she
funny.
say, she has no filter. She used to be like your mama. She used to be that girl.
No.
Whatever you say, your mama stink, your mama. She was that kind of girl.
Wow.
And now she's not as much as that, but she's just inappropriate and she does and say inappropriate things. I think that's just the hood in her.
Yeah, this doesn't put at least some of these doctors in a good light.
No.
And just to think that if you go to one of these doctors, especially Dr. Heavenly, and you're just like, that's how my doctor behaves.
Hold on, let me say something. Now, from what I heard, because I'm not going to talk. I'm just saying she's obnoxious, she's loud, she's tacky. In my opinion, I don't know the woman. Just how her persona is over my TV screen.
Yes.
She can't get mad about that. It is what it is. But I mean, she probably agreed that she is loud and tacky herself. But she's relatively honest.
Yes, that's
she's
I do like that
relatively
about her.
honest. Yeah, I give her that. If she felt that she was tacky, she'll probably say, "Yeah, I'm loud," and she'll own her. She'll own her mess. It's if she sees it. If she doesn't see it, she's not owning it.
Right.
Until she see it, she'll own it. Now, it's getting her to see it, you know what I mean? But when she does, she see it. And it just seems like the only person that could really, really get her to listen to some extent would be Dr. Jackie.
Okay.
So what was I saying?
I was talking about how Latoya and Simone, they had to...
Jackie and Simone, that's the doctor, that they both are gynecologists. And Jackie and Simone share same office. At least they did. I hope they still do because of the way that the conversation went today. I'm going to talk about that conversation.
Okay.
But
yes, I
so
did
yeah,
want to
so
bring that up.
she's close with what's the name? I don't remember her name. Who is Simone close to now? Latoya, and what's the name of her husband?
That I do not have
Well,
written
that's
down.
Dr. Jack. He's a doctor too, because it's married to medicine.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't know why Phaedra's on this show.
I know.
But she said it just seems like it's so, because they want to get her back on the screen. She just seems so, she fake to me. But she has worn fake so long, that's who she has become.
Yes.
It's like, will the real Phaedra please come forth? It's like, who is she?
Yeah,
She's like this slippery, slobbery snake on one hand, but she's this prim and proper on the other hand, and she's this freakazoid on the other. She's got like four sides to her, you know.
So before we move on to the big topic of the night, we did happen to want to talk about how... Okay, so Heavenly questioned why Simone didn't refer Latoya to Jackie. And that started an argument at the party.
Okay, so that's where we at in this. I was trying not to go there.
Yes.
Okay, before we go there, okay, let's go there.
Okay.
I thought that was very rude and insensitive of Heavenly. I didn't even put doctor by it. Just out of the fact that this woman is talking about something private.
Yes.
Why are you going to say send her to Dr. Jackie? Why are you trying to start trouble?
Well,
you don't know what the woman's symptoms was. However, let me roll back a little bit. Back it up. Boop, 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 boop. Remember, the girl said, what's her name?
Latesha.
She said in her letter that, in her text, or DM to Dr. what's his name?
G.
Dr. G, that she will give him a baby.
Yes, she did.
Okay, so You mean to tell me, I don't know if people caught this. You mean to tell me you lied because you have fibroids. And depending on where your fibroid is, it's difficult to get pregnant. However, Dr. Simone said she does surgery, but this is not what she does.
Right.
So therefore this woman really can't have no babies. She have complications.
Yes, she does.
And here, Dr. G
Yes.
want to marry her when she absolutely emphatically said it's about the money.
Yes, she did. And had no shame about it.
So therefore, she's trying to get the best so she can have a baby. To me, this is not right. This don't feel right. This don't smell right. She's loud. She's tacky.
Yes.
Oh, Dr. G. But that's what she want. You know, you go on a DM, you getting all these freaky women. Dr. G, you're a psychiatrist. Oh, he's a psychiatrist. You're a psychiatrist. What are you doing?
Yeah, you're right.
Why are you doing what? You can't be that desperate. I live in Maryland and I come with way more class than that, okay? Oh my God.
And not only she has a problem, she has a problem that his entire friend group basically talks about quad. And
I
she's
would
like,
have a problem with that too.
yes, I understand that. But she bossed up. She was just like, you got to tell them that there's a new sheriff in town.
I think that she's too, no. I mean, he's gone from quad to this. No.
Yeah.
No, she seemed like, no offense to the woman, I don't know her, but she seemed like he got her out of a back alley brawl. Like two cats was fighting. He came up there and broke them up, and she was like, yeah. And he said, oh, you're a sexy cat. And that's,
I can see that.
and I mean, you know, and Phaedra, right, she don't have a booty. I don't know. Dr. G.
But the cast, I wonder who in the cast is going, if anybody in the cast is going to spill it to Dr. G.
I think someone should. I don't think that would matter to him, though.
No, I mean, I don't.
It's going to be a problem because she's after the dollar bill.
Yes.
So they get married because they show them dancing.
Okay.
I
guess-
suggest don't marry this woman, G. No.
At least by the way the
I
cameras
hope
made it
I'm
look.
so wrong. Go ahead, keep talking.
Okay, at least by how the camera was made to look.
Should Dr.
this
G marry
upcoming
this woman?
season,
Should
it looks
Dr.
like
G
in 3 weeks or so that it looks like she's going to question if she should go to the altar or not. So like I'm not sure.
No, Dr. G, this woman having problem with babies and
Right, she lied to you. You lied to me.
this is a 9. So this is at the end of a cycle. I had to pull a card. This is a 9. This is at the end of a cycle. Dr. G, you already been bruised by quad. I don't really think that you ought to marry her. I don't care what it looked like. I don't care. I know she's throwing that body all up in your face. You know what I mean? She throwing that twat. She throwing it. And
She threw
she's
it on
drowning you with it. Dr. G. Now, I ain't feeling her.
Yes, the cast wasn't
She
feeling
seemed
that
like
either.
she's nice. She seemed like she's down to earth. She's fun. But Dr. G, no. What really got me, forget about the fact that she said she was about the money.
Okay.
And proud about it.
No shame.
The thing is, when she said about the baby, and now she's here trying to get pregnant,
Yes.
and you having complications. Y'all, that is, So really, that's just an issue for me. Because that's what she threw in her Instagram.
Yeah.
And that's what made him say, So when she's here, I don't know how long she's been here, but she's been here overnight. In other words, she's been here for a spell.
Yeah.
And she's been trying to get pregnant, but she can't. And it wouldn't have went out like that except Dr. Big Mouth, Dr. Heavenly is dragging it on. Why you need to see a specialist? Why she can't? And Dr. Simone was trying to be cool about it because you ought not to be expressing somebody else's. I think the girl brought it up.
Yes. First off, it's patient confidentiality.
Oh my God, HEPA. No, who brought it up?
It was Dr. Heavenly that brought it
No,
up.
Dr. Heavenly couldn't have brought it up because it wasn't Dr. Heavenly case. What did the girl brought it up?
Yes, she did, because she said because she thanked Simone. She was like, "Thank you, Simone, for referring me to," I forgot the person's name. And Dr. Heavenly is like, "Well, why don't you Dr. Jackie keep the money in the
And
friend
you
group?"
saw, and what really annoyed me, and not like I said, I really don't particularly care for Dr. Jackie.
Dr. Heavenly.
I don't care for Dr. Heavenly, but I don't care for Dr. Jackie either. What bothered me, Dr. Jackie didn't even shut her down.
No.
That's your friend. You could have said, I'm okay. This is not appropriate. But she's a doctor. She's a dentist. She should know better.
Yeah.
And her sister had to step in there.
Yeah, that was embarrassing.
That's embarrassing. Like, Now you see what I have a problem with Dr. Jackie. Dr. Jackie could have said, no, it's okay. Because she was like, keep it all in the family. What? It's so tacky.
Yes. But so
But people love that.
yes, they
People
do.
love that kind of tackiness.
They do. That was pretty much the whole scene with them. We did get to see Dr. G and his friends be supportive, saying that I'm not sure if they were saying this was
Let
a
me
good
say
decision.
this. Also, when they asked her, what do you like about him? They asked her a question like, what's the girl's name?
Latesha.
They asked Latesha, what do you like about him? Did she say his money?
Yes. No, she said I get a little access to the money.
That is so tacky.
It was.
You can think a thing, but you don't let it come out through your mouth. So that lets me know she lacked tact. And not only did she say it, she didn't apologize for saying it. She kept on gloating about it. And it left the women speechless. They was like,
in a room full of doctors.
and I can understand you may be wanting that. But that's not something you say. That's what I'm saying. This is a hot mess. But you know what, Dr. G? Bring it. I'm here for it. Bring the noise. Bring the tambourine. Take a tambourine. Take a tambourine. Bring it. Bring it. I'm all for it. I love it. So what else? So I think we got everything out.
Yeah.
Is there anything? It wasn't much.
Nope. We got to see Latesha and Dr. G get their wedding license 3 weeks prior before their wedding ceremony.
And we all got a chance to go to their wedding engagement. So anyway, sorry about that. Had to take a break, but go ahead.
Yes. So we saw them get their marriage license. And then I forgot to mention this because this was a big deal. Latoya and her husband Eugene both have lost weight, and that was
lot.
And
they
that
look
was due to
fabulous.
Dr. Jackie supplying them some pills to help with the weight loss.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, Dr. Jackie is Dr. Heavenly's best friend. But Dr. Jackie and Dr. Simone used to be close like this. But Heavenly came in, and I think Simone just gave her the ultimatum because she's like, I'm not close with this woman. But Jackie chose Heavenly. In my opinion. She may have not chose.
Okay.
But in my opinion, she chose. And Heavenly is always going around saying, Dr. Jackie is my best friend, Jack. And I never hear Dr. Jackie say anything like that at all.
Yeah.
It just seems like, to me, Dr. Jackie treat her like she has Tourette's syndrome. Like, Calm down now, Dr. Heavenly now. Calm down.
Yep.
She don't call her Dr. Heavenly. Calm down, Heavenly. Calm down. She treat her like she got Tourette's problem. Like she's just a patient. The way she talks to her, like the way she seems like she talks down to her. Like, now you know that's not right. Like that.
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
And then lastly, I want to throw
And I gotta
in there-
say something else. Excuse me.
Okay.
You can say you can have it. I'm really happy to see Simone and her husband showing love because they were almost at the end of the end. And it's so good. And it was also good to hear Omarosa to tell them about the book and about that wasn't a good idea and how they scrapped that. So it was good to hear Omarosa
Yes,
on there.
it
was Omarosa should be on the show, really. Omarosa, that's somebody
Is
who
she
could be
married
a-
to medicine?
You know Omarosa's in the house.
Yes. Is she married to medicine?
Oh no, but they can have her on as a friend.
Yeah, you're right.
I like Omarosa. She gets a lot of flack. She's not well liked. But
can see
I don't
why.
know her. I can see why, because she is a bossy.
That's why she was on the House of Villains.
Right. And she was on Trump.
Oh.
What was it? You the Biggest Loser or something like that. The Biggest Loser or no, that wasn't it. Whatever Trump's show was, she won. But she is definitely a game changer and definitely a competitor. So I like Omarosa, and Omarosa gave her good advice too.
Yeah.
So now you can say what you have to say. And like I said, it was so good to see that. But I didn't see Dr. Jackie's husband. But I think she said he was in Saudi Arabia or something.
No, not there. I forget where.
But it was somewhere over there. That's where he is. I don't know what her husband does, but okay, go ahead.
Yes. I saw that they threw in a little snippet of Quad as she was working with some wigs. Because the cast was just wondering where Quad was because they've been ghosted
Quad was
by her.
home playing with her wigs.
Yes, and I find that interesting. Are we going to see her throughout the rest of this
She's
season?
no longer. She was married to Dr. G.
Yes, I know, but
And they showed that snippet where Phaedra walking with her. I'm feeling a way about that. Phaedra already starting some sugar.
yeah, she really
Honey,
is, and
iced
she just
tea.
got on the show.
Just got on the show.
But she blends right in. Like
And
she's been on
I
there for
think that
seasons.
even Phaedra, maybe that's why they brought Phaedra on for her.
Okay.
Because Phaedra give her that funeral. I know it's her in that coffin or something that has to do with her in that coffin. Maybe it's one of her wigs, but something in that coffin.
Okay.
So, anything else you want to say?
Nope, that is it for this
That's
episode.
it? Well,
Yes.
I think we ran it mixed with a whole lot of goop gobbledygook, but I think we got it. And like I said, it looks interesting.
Yeah.
And Dr. G looked like he gonna bring the dark chocolate, baby.
yes, this
I'm
chocolate gonna
looking
be good.
forward to it. And I do wish that they had a show with men and the women are on the out. You understand what I mean? Like Married to Men or married or just having Men of Atlanta and let them show it from their side. I think that's good. And
Yes.
Dr. G is showing that it would be good. Instead of letting it be women all the time. Yeah, we can
Yes.
have the women, but the men seems good too. I like it. And let them have wives and girlfriends, and we get to see it from that angle. And like I said, Dr. G is bringing that, and I like that. So let's see how this goes, because this look like this going to be a hot mess.
Yes,
but
it
I'm
honestly
here
does.
for it all. So thank you for joining us on this Married to Medicine. It comes on
Sunday at 9 p.m. right after Real Housewives of Potomac, and it's season 10. So that's the season of Married to Medicine we're on.
Wow, it's been on for a long time.
Yes.
Now, what I'm trying to do, as soon as one drop off, which would be
Sister
Wives, then I'll be able to do them both together and you could get them on a Monday. But it's hard to get them all out because they come on so late. And as you know, with what is that thing that slows us up?
uploading,
Editing.
Yes.
uploading, that's all a part of editing.
Yes.
So that's the hard part. But we try to get you as soon as possible, and I can't do it without baby Crone because she does most of the editing. Basically, she does all the editing. And what do? I'm the overseer, and I think I pick out the titles.
Yes, she does.
Most of the titles you get are me.
Yes.
And baby Crone pictures. I have a lot to say in those, but that's something we do together. But when it come down to the writing and the slicing and dicing, that's
Thank
her.
you.
That's her.
Yes.
She's doing it. And she's just learned on the job training.
Yes.
So hopefully when she gets better, we can get some more, get some classes going or something. But she can't fit nothing else on her plate. Well, anyway, I'm going to give gobbling goop about nothing. You have a glorious night. Sleep well. By the time you hear this, it'll probably be tomorrow. So you have a wonderful, wonderful day. And we'll see you then.
Yes.
Sunflowers.